Hello, colleagues. My name is Kristen Kasilik. I'm an assistant professor of rehabilitation counseling here at the University of Texas at El Paso in the Rehabilitation Sciences Department in the College of Health Sciences. I regret that I can't be there in person today to share with you a little about my program of research. However, I hope that this short video will serve as a substitute. I appreciate the opportunity to share with you, and I look forward to the opportunity for interdisciplinary collaboration. I'm a rehabilitation counselor, educator, and researcher. Rehabilitation counselors are counselors with a specialized knowledge of disability. We work with individuals with disabilities to assist them to live meaningful lives by helping them to pursue employment, education, community integration, and independent living goals. As a rehabilitation scientist, my research interests center around promoting empowerment and recovery for individuals with disabilities so that they might live the life they desire. Rehabilitation counselors view meaningful vocation as a key factor in recovery and empowerment. I operate from a broad definition of vocation that includes activities in the areas of work, educational pursuits, and community participation and inclusion. My program of research is represented by the relationship between several areas of inquiry, represented here. The overarching theme of my research agenda is environmental barriers, for example stigma, to recovery and empowerment for individuals with disabilities. My area of specialization is psychiatric disability and mental illness. My research explores how environmental barriers impact vocation, how such barriers might be mitigated, and how removal of barriers and facilitation of vocation might contribute to increased empowerment and recovery for individuals with disabilities. In line with this program of research, I'm currently wrapping up a research study with my co-PI from UTEP's Department of Communication, Dr. Arvind Singhal, and colleagues from the Oklahoma Department of Rehabilitative Services, using positive deviance to improve employment outcomes for individuals with psychiatric disabilities. I'm also participating in another positive deviance project in collaboration with Dr. Megan Kendall from UTEP's Education, Engineering, and Leadership program, Dr. Stanley Mubako from UTEP's Center for Environmental Resource Management, and community partners from Volar Center for Independent Living, El Paso Community College, EPISD, and the Texas Workforce Commission, looking at issues of assistive technology access for individuals with disabilities in our region. I'm also co-PI of a recovery-oriented research grant funded by the Hogg Foundation for Mental Health, supporting a randomized controlled trial of the National Alliance on Mental Illness, NAMI's peer-to-peer program, a program where peer mentors with lived experience with mental illness provide support to peers experiencing mental illness in a group setting. My colleagues at NAMI and I are evaluating the impact of the program on recovery-oriented outcomes such as symptoms, hope, stigma, empathy, social functioning, social support, and empowerment. I'm working with the not-for-profit anti-stigma organization This Is My Brave to evaluate their programming. We are currently conducting an online randomized controlled trial of their programming, comparing its impact in terms of mental illness stigma change to a standard anti-stigma program and a control condition, and evaluating entertainment, education-related constructs as mediators of the program's impact. I'm conducting a randomized controlled trial with Dr. Patrick Corrigan at the Illinois Institute of Technology here at UTEP, evaluating the impact of group-based intervention aimed at assisting college students with mental illness to make decisions about whether or not to disclose their mental illness to others and to make such disclosures relatively safely. Disclosure is important as research shows that concealing a stigmatized identity has detrimental effects in many life domains, including physical health. And without disclosing, college students can't make use of the accommodations that might help them to be successful in school. With all of these evaluation projects, my co-investigators and I are also looking at beginning work to create cultural adaptations of these interventions to make them more relevant to Hispanic participants. I'm excited to have been invited to join the community of practice on culture and health here at UTEP, and I'm looking forward to collaborating with colleagues from different disciplines at UTEP to address issues related to culture and health in our community. Thank you.